Hello YouTube, this is Logan Film Studios with LEGO Transformers Gunner. So here's Gunner in his turret mode, and yes, I know this is not my first turret, and it won't be my last turret because I just really like making Transformers that turn into turrets. I don't know. I guess like whenever I can't figure out a good alt mode for one of my Transformers, then I just make it into a turret because it's easy and it's just pretty cool in my opinion. I've highlighted the big gun sections by making them all black, which like contrasts the rest of it because there's not really any black other than on the guns. As you can see, there's like 2 double barrel guns, so that's pretty cool. And of course you can put fire or some other effects piece in each of the little barrels. This gun, unlike Sarge and Flare, my other turret modes, this one actually comes with a stand, and the stand actually uses one of these like triple ball joint pieces that I see BX Bricks using a lot. So that actually makes it really articulated. You can basically move this top turret section wherever and move like these small leg sections accordingly to adjust for balance. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, there's not really too much to say about this. But there is one more thing I want to show you guys, and that is Gunner next to Bulk, because Gunner is actually meant to be Bulk's partner. They're both bounty hunters, and that means they're not really on the Autobot side or the Decepticon side. They just go along with whoever can pay the most, which in my backstory is the Decepticons. So yeah, you'll see these guys together in my backstory, which you should read because they're awesome. They're in the video descriptions of each of my Transformer videos. So yeah, both of these Transformers are actually pretty simple because they were both made, they were both some of my Transformers that I made around 2 years ago and destroyed and kind of like revamped with updated pieces and transformation steps to make them like even better. So I'm really happy with both of these. So without further ado, let's get to transformation. Now, just like his partner Bulk, Gunner's transformation is very simple. First, what you want to do is split the legs like this and kind of bring them down and rotate them back like this. Then you want to fold the guns up, and this section on these 2 hinges, you're going to fold them out, and now you can see there's this hinge up here, and you just kind of want to wiggle that out a little bit and fold it out. And then you want to move this panel out just a small angle, and then you want to push these 2 bars as far as they will go, and that slides up this whole section with the head included. So now you can see the head. Then all you want to do is fold up this section and fold down the legs, rotate these sections on the gun, and bring the guns forward, and get everything situated. Move the camera, and there we have Gunner in his robot mode. So Gunner's robot mode is pretty cool in my opinion. You can see I got the black sections in the turret to all show up on his gun weapons, and you can see here are his hands, so I imagine there's some sort of like control panel or handle slash like trigger here for him to operate these weapons. On the side, these are like ammo canisters or some sort of generator if it was like a laser cannon. And his arms actually do a pretty good job of holding all this extra weight because I used 2 of these hinge pieces instead of just 1. So in most poses it works pretty fine. If he wants to like put the guns away, what you want to do is rotate these sections and then just flip them back, and there he is without the guns. Sometimes when you're trying to like do certain poses, the guns kind of get in the way with the back, so you can just like rotate them out of the way. I like to have them kind of like on this angle instead of just flat. It gives them kind of a cool look. And you can always move like this little armor bit out of the way if you want to give more clearance for the weapons. So yeah, you can see in the back here, there's not really any kibble, because the transformation and alt mode are pretty simple, but it's still pretty cool. For a figure this size, Gunner actually has really good articulation. His shoulders can go in and out. The armor gets in the way a little bit, but you can kind of like wiggle them out to like increase how far out it can go, and also if you rotate it, it can go out more. This thing can get out of the way to help with some poses, like I said earlier. The head can turn side to side like this. The elbow can go all the way due to transformation, and the gun can of course move if you want to do like a pose where he's like retracting the gun or something, or getting ready for battle. There's a ball joint at the hips, a ball joint at the knee, allowing for a 90-degree knee bend, and there's also a ball joint at the waist, so you can kind of like rotate it this way or kind of extend the abdomen a little bit. If you do it too much, it looks kind of weird, but he can do a little bit for some poses. Here is Gunner next to his partner Bulk, and as you can see, there's a very big size difference between the two. And I actually did that on purpose, because the way I imagine this team working is like Gunner is the brains and Bulk is the brawn. And also Gunner is like really good using like long range weapons like guns, of course. And Bulk is just really good with like hand-to-hand combat or more heavy weaponry. So yeah, that's about it for LEGO Transformers Gunner. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you check out the backstory in the video description below, as well as the other backstories for my LEGO Transformers in their respective video descriptions. And I'll see you guys next time with my next LEGO Transformer.